The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Portal 2 is the sequel to one of the most innovative games of 2007, and maybe this generation. It took the idea of shooting holes into walls and made one of the most fun and addicting puzzle games that have ever been made. It quickly turned into a hit, and now Portal 2 has set out to recreate the magic from the first game, while creating new innovations in puzzle solving.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for
99999.
In the game, you retake the role of Shell, who wakes up in a decaying Aperture Science and is stuck in a stasis chamber. But with the help of Wheatley, who is your new one-eyed robot friend, you escape from the chamber. But in doing so, you accidentally reawaken a very moody GLaDOS, who wants to seek a slow revenge on you. This begins the second journey of Shell on her quest to freedom. From the beginning, Portal 2 shows that puzzle solving has never been more fun. It uses the already great Portal mechanics to create some of the most mind-breaking puzzles that one can experience in a game. The puzzles are well thought out and at times can present a real challenge. The developers do a great job of gradually making the puzzles harder. They allow you to become very familiar with the portal gun and how it works before thrusting you into a hard puzzle. Another way they improved the game is the removal of some of the more irritating sections from the first game. The best example of this is the removal of the timed sections. These sections became tedious and even frustrating at times. By removing these sections, it allows the player to use their minds more, take their time, and not feel as if the game's rushing them along.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey.
The best parts about the game are the things that they added. In order to make it through many of the levels, you must master these gels that offer different ways of helping. The blue gel allows you to jump higher, the orange gel allows you to run faster, and the white gel allows you to shoot portals wherever it is covering. In many places you will have to use all three gels in order to complete the puzzle. It offers a different challenge and keeps the game fresh throughout.
Do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave.
Not only is the gameplay masterful, but the writing is as well.
Okay, listen,
The game has some of the best writing I have come across in a while. The characters are extremely funny, and they'll have you laughing the whole way through the game. The wonderful writing is accompanied by top-notch voice acting that brings the robots to life, if that is even possible.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
The story is well written and will keep you engaged throughout the game. It has plenty of twists and turns that you will not see coming and keeps you wanting more.
I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
The visuals are top-notch as well. The decaying, deserted look of Aperture Science really sets the mood for the game. You are taken to the deepest, darkest parts of the facility, to bright, futuristic test chambers that GLaDOS's evil computer mind puts together. The graphics may not blow you away, but their unique art style will keep you wanting more as you traverse through the levels.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good.
It is colourful and eye-catching. The scale of some of the levels will also make you stop, look around and just stare in awe. I did not know what to expect from the graphics, but I was extremely pleased with everything. It is probably one of my favourite art styles in a game. The newly added co-op feature is a fantastic way to experience Portal. After playing the co-op, I have grown addicted to it. It is fun and does a great job of making sure that you have to work together to complete the task. This requires you to communicate a lot, so I would make sure to play with a friend who has a headset, or be sure to ask if the person you're playing with has a headset. I also never experienced any lag while playing online. There is also a great mode called Commentary. In this mode you play through the single player and co-op levels of the game and listen to commentary from the developers on why they chose to do what they did. You will see orange text boxes floating in the level, and all you have to do is press the action button while pointing at them, and a voice recording will start that gives you info about the making of the game. I appreciate the developers doing this. I love to hear why they chose to do something and how they did it, and it is great to hear it while I'm playing the game. The only downside is that you cannot save your progress while in this mode, but you can choose each level separately. The only problem with the game is its replay value. Once you beat the levels, there's not much to go back to, other than the great story. There are a few hidden rooms, but that's about it. The co-op does offer some replay value, and is fun to complete several times with your friends.
Just stop flailing around like an incompetent.
Portal 2 is an amazing game that will not disappoint. The campaign will take you between 7 and 10 hours to beat, maybe shorter or longer, depending on how fast you're able to complete the puzzles. The co-op mode adds lots of extra playtime, and is a great experience when you play with friends. Overall, Portal 2 offers a game with a great art style, amazing writing and voice acting, and some of the most fun you will ever have using your brain.